Hi, this is Peggy for Lost Coast Designs, and on this video I would like to share with you some of the different things you can do with the stamps and how they work and how I use them, how I get them to stick to my acrylic. This is just one quick little thing that I did. I used my Cricut machine to come up with this, and I think they call these shrines, but I just kind of made this cool little thing to hang on my wall and opened it up. This is one of the stamps right here, colored it with Copic markers. And then this is actually a part of another stamp that I took the words off of. It says, "He who has learning without imagination has feet but no wings." I think I better put some wings on her. Maybe that would help this. So let's get started. Let me show you first of all how I go about getting my stamps ready to be mounted on my acrylic block. When you get your stamps from Lost Coast, they come just unmounted, just pieces of rubber. And most of them are actually trimmed pretty well. I did not have to trim these hardly at all. So that's how they come. Wonderful storage. You don't have all the wood that you have to be concerned about. Now there are a couple of ways that you can go about mounting these. You can use this product called Easy Mount Stamp and Store. And it's a foam backing. One side is sticky that goes on your rubber, and then you just trim around, and then your rubber stamp then becomes just like the wood mounted and has that piece of rubber in there. This is an awesome product. I have lots of my stamps mounted this way, but I started running out of space, so I went to a different product called Tack It Over and Over. And I just put this on the back of all of my little rubber stamps with a little foam brush, let them dry, and then they stick beautifully to my acrylic, like so. There you go. And they don't come off. And they just peel right off. Now, after using them a bazillion times, I'm going to have to put a little bit more of that stick and stay on there, or tack it over and over, on there to make it stick. The other thing I do, even when my stamps are mounted on the rubber, I always use a foam pad, stamping pad some people call them, because it will give when you stamp into your paper, and then you get a much better image. So that's just two ways that you can go about getting your stamps ready to be put on the acrylic. Let me just show you another cool thing that they've come up with. The stamps come, this is one series of her stamps. These are exactly the same stamps, except, do you notice anything missing? The face is missing over here. This one already has the face for you. This one has an empty spot. What's really cool about these stamps, you can go and get photographs of your kids, yourself, or, like I did in my little altered birdhouse, because she's a bird, I went, is that good, to a magazine, and I got this little lady's face out of there, and I cut it and put it right in there. So this is my little bird in my little birdhouse. Now I'm going to do a lot more to this, but I wanted to show you this is how I wanted my bird to be on there. I painted it again with my Copic markers. I put a little bit of stickles in her hair to give her that little bazzy there going on. And then I took some acrylic paint that crackles. It was an off-brand stuff that I've had for years and years just to give her a gloss and a little crackle to her wings there. So that's just one product that you do, a project that you can do with this product. And what's really cool, I'll show you one more thing. Let me just grab it here for you. The other one is a stamp like this. And this one I colored in again with Copics, and then I used those the sparkly pins. I can't say it right, so I think it's Atu or something anyway. They're little glitter pins, and I never say the name right. But that's how I kind of got the sparkle. I'm not sure if that camera will pick that up. The background, I used a Sizzix embossing folder on the coordination paper, and then sanded it to make it look kind of like the deep, dark waves. And this is just a sentiment I got from somewhere. But here's what I was saying. This is another one of the stamps. Comes with a face, or it comes without. Let's see if you can get that on the camera there. So I cut my granddaughter's little face, Sophia, and made her the Little Mermaid. So even though these stamps, to some folks, I've had them tell me they're very artsy-dartsy kind of little stamps, and a lot of the folks like to use them for mixed media type projects, altered art kind of things, you can still use them in scrapbooking just like I did. And my granddaughter thought this was just too cool because now she's a mermaid. And of course I used my Cricut to get all these little designs here for that. And this was an embossing folder. I believe that's a Quick Cuts. Yeah, that's a Quick Cuts. So there's lots of things you can do with these stamps. Let me just show you a few more things. Over here is another card that I did. Very simple. I just basically stamped it on a cream color paper that I had stamped some little dots on and just did a little bit of coloring. And then I've used a little bit of chipboard here. No, that's not chipboard, that's a cardboard box, and tore that off of there. So just kind of makes it a little more altered looking. But here's how I store my stamps. Because they're flat, I just store them in these plastic containers, and they just stick right in there. So there you are. There's some really cool ones. Maybe I should share a few more. Kind of makes a little bit of a noise. Here's another really cool one. I don't know if you can really tell the image on there, but this one has the face, and then this one is the same exact thing, and there's no face, so you could add your own little face in there. Okay, well, I hope that gives you a little overview of how these stamps work and all the cool things that you can do with them. Obviously, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Make sure that you check out the website at Lost-Coast-Designs.com, and you can order all the stamps that you like. Linda is an awesome artist and has a lot of great things there. Let me turn this one around. I just got to show you this real quick. These are 3 little butterfly winged little people, and that's where I got that sentiment. But this is perfect because I have a granddaughter, Sophia, and I have one Samantha, and I have one Annie. So I'm going to stamp this and color it up and use it on a scrapbook page. Maybe I'll make another video and I'll share it with you. Listen, you folks have a great day and make sure to check it out. Bye!